Hi, it's Phil Kerner, the Tool and Die Guy, and tonight we're going to go through something kind of advanced, but you might get a kick out of this. For all of you who are interested in mold making and plastic injection parts, well, here's a sample part I built a 4-cavity mold for back in 1997, and lucky for you, I keep all this stuff, right? So I'll show you what it was for at the end of the video. So let's take a look at this part. There's a lot going on here, and this company spent a lot of money on these molds. I built, I think, 4-cavity molds of a couple different variants of this part, but we got a lot going on here. First of all, you'll notice the deep undercuts around the side of the mold. And if you look very carefully, I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but you can see a small line there, and the other line would be underneath here. There it is, they're underneath there. Apologize for the Band-Aid, 6 stitches on the fingertip the other day. That was awesome. So basically the undercuts are pulled by 2 slides, so the part will come out of the mold, right? But what I wanted to show you tonight was this. We've got some internal threads here. Now how do you mold threads and get the part to pop out of the mold? Because the plastic will be stuck around the threads, right? Well, here's how we do it. Somehow I managed to find this when I cleaned out my building a couple of years ago. And this is what's called a Dme Collapsible Core. And what this does is it works on the ejector system. This pin goes in and out, and if we look at it from the top view, there's a lot going on here. As the pin pulls forward, the part can be molded when this is flush, okay? And then when the part ejects, this collapses, and look at all those moving parts. There you go, right? A lot going on here. So the way these are built, you buy these from DME, and this was 20 years ago, so forgive me if my memory isn't perfect on these, but you buy a stock size that will fit the thread size you need. Then you time this out just right. So, and I think we put like 2000s preload from here to here, and we send them to a company in Cleveland called Halo. And Halo would do the thread grinding on the end. They would grind these. Okay, so that way, when they do put them in the mold and they push down 2000s, everything's even. They did an amazing job, and there you go. Now, I'm not sure if this will fit inside this part now, but maybe it'll give you an idea how this works. Gonna be all the way collapsed. There we go. There you go. See that? It's collapsed, so the part can come off. And theoretically, but this part has shrunk a bit from the after it was molded, this probably won't screw on there. It might after a while here. Let me push this down a little bit. Let's see if I've got the right thread pitch there. Yeah, but the part is shrunk from molding. So that's how they do it, okay? That's how you get a part off of a mold. If we go all the way up, pops right off, we're ejected, and we're good to go. Dme Collapsible Core. Now, the stock units back in 1997 or whenever I built this, right around there, I think I paid about $1,300 for this, and then I paid, I think, about $800 a piece to have that thread ground in there. So you're looking at about roughly $2,000 for this. Okay, so it's a pretty advanced piece of equipment for injection molding, but let's take a look at what this part did. Actually, what do you think this is? Maybe some of you will guess, but I'll show you next.
So I'm sure most of you remember 9/11, and a a day or two after 9/11, President Bush went up to the site, and the World Trade Center site, and gave a little pep talk there. And if you notice, I showed a little red arrow there, the firefighter there. He's wearing one of these MSA air masks, and that was where the filter went. So the parts I built for mine safety appliance, they were located in Pittsburgh in that time. They ended up using them for many things, but of course, firefighters for breathing apparatus. So there you go. There's a little piece of history for you also. So I hope you enjoyed that, the Dme Collapsible Core. One way to get a threaded plastic part out of an injection mold. So my name's Phil Kerner, I'm the Tool and Die Guy, and if you enjoyed that video, there's over 340 more like them at thetoolanddieguy.com. Guaranteed to make you better at what you do. We'll see you over there.